Okay, so welcome guys. Thank you very much for connecting. We are going to review. This is the first of many webinars, hopefully, that we're going to be creating for you. Okay, this is about ed ending pronunciations. Sometimes we tend to confuse the ed endings, or we're not sure about which pronunciation is correct or not. Okay. And we have our learning objectives. Well, this is to identify which ed ending pronunciation corresponds to past tense regular verbs. We're gonna focus on the regular verbs, but remember, sometimes other words like adjectives have these ed endings, so we can also use them in this area, okay? And, well, first, which ones are the regular verbs? Well, regular verbs are the ones that in the past form have ed endings, like watch, watched, play, played, visit, visited. All right. But when do we need to say watched, 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 played, played, visit, visited, visit? Yeah, you know, sometimes we get confused in here. And let's remember that English is not language that you read it or you pronounce it the way it is written. Yeah, there are certain rules for this, especially with this ed endings. We have some rules, and these rules will help you here. For example, well, I was telling you, this is going to depend a lot in the last sound of the word. For example, watch, it ends with ch, with the sound ch. Play, it ends with the sound a. It's a diphthong, a. Visit, it ends with the sound t, like the T, right? And this is the way we're going to add these ed pronunciations. We're going to divide this into 3 categories. For example, case number 1, ed. This ed will be pronounced like a T sound. T, t, okay? Anytime a verb finishes with these sounds, these letters, these are not letters, these are sounds. These sounds are between slashes. The name for these sounds are voiceless consonants. What is the meaning of voiceless? Voiceless, it means that it's like smooth or it has a stop. For example, yeah, it's like very smooth. Or there is like a stop there. No vibration at all. Of course, the consonants are easier to be related because we have these consonants in Spanish. So they are very similar. The next one, this one, which is like a 0. This is a very common sound in English, though we don't have it in Spanish, Mexican Spanish. The sound for this symbol is gonna be like an Spanish Z. Okay, like if you were biting your tongue. Okay, then we got like a little S, well, a long S. This symbol represents the sound sh, sh, like when you say somebody to shut up, shh. Yeah. The next one is going to represent the sound ch, ch, like a CH, for example. Ch. And finally, well, we got the S. All right. These sounds are voiceless consonants. Now, we got in here one example. Watch. Okay. The ending is CH. This is represented with this phoneme. Watch. So the ending of the ED, it's like if we added a T. So we say watch, watched, watched. okay, like a T. Watch it, no, watched, watched, okay? I got a couple of more examples here, okay? For example, we have help. The last sound is P, help. Then, therefore, the ed ending is going to be helped, helped, like a T. This one, we got dance, dance. The last sound, it is not the E, right? We don't say dance, we say dance. It's like an S, dance. So in past, we are going to pronounce danced, danced, okay? Then we got cook, okay? Cook, it is a K sound. So in past, we're going to say cooked, cooked. Then we got wish, wish. Once again, this sound, shh, shh, wish. So we say wished, wished, okay? Very well. And then we have the case number 2. When the ed is pronounced like a D, D. This sound is a little bit similar to a T, but not completely a T. It is a D, 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 okay? We're gonna pronounce the ed like D after these sounds. These are, for example, voiced consonants. B, B, G, G, Z, Z, J, J, V, 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 V. This is like a D. This symbol is like a D, but with vibration. Yeah, the M. Like an N. This one, it's gonna be like J, J, J. Like for example, job. Job. This first sound, J, it is represented like this. J. L, the L, or the R. And also, we're going to use vowel sounds and diphthongs, okay? For example, we got open, open, yeah, open. We have in here the sound N, and then we have opened, opened, opened. It is not like a T, it is similar to a T, but it's like a little bit softer. Opened, opened, okay, opened. I got some more examples here. For example, we got save, save. The sound is like a V, save. So we say saved, saved. Consider, consider, considered, considered. Okay? And for example, check this. We got a vowel sound. Study, E. E is the final sound. Study. So we say studied. We don't say studieth. No. Studied, studied. And we have a diphthong. Play, play. So in past, we say played, played. Okay? Very well. And we got the case number 3. Okay? In this third case, this ed is going to sound like an et, et. This is like, for example, when you say sit down, sit. This is the sound, because we don't say sit, sit down. No, we say sit, sit down. So we say it, it. Okay? We are going to use this sound after the verb has the consonants T or D. Yeah, T or T. For example, need, need. So we say needed. It is not completely A, needed, and it's not completely E, needed. No, no, no. It's like in between. Needed, needed, needed. I got a couple of more examples here. For example, visit, visit, visited, visited. Want, want, wanted, wanted. Land, land, landed, landed. End, end, ended, ended. Okay, very well. So let's practice. Okay. Okay. So for example, I got in here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 verbs. They are already in past. I will be asking you, okay, guys. Let's try to participate this time. I think we're gonna be more, but I think we are enough so we can participate here. Okay. The first one. How would you pronounce the first verb? Let's say Mary. Mary, can you open your mic? Hello.
Hi, teacher.
Excellent. Welcome. What about the first verb? How would you pronounce the first verb?
With the end of T, baked.
Excellent. There you go. Baked. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you very much, Mary.
Yeah.
Aline, what about the second one?
Traveled.
Okay, once again.
Traveled.
Okay, what is the ending? The T, the D, or the it?
It. The last one, teacher. No?
Not
Travel.
really. Because we don't say travel it. Travel it.
No. Traveled. The one, the first. Tampoco.
Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, in this case, it's the second. It's the case number 2 because
Traveled.
it traveled.
Traveled.
Unconsciously, sometimes we pronounce them, you know, because the first time you pronounce it, it was correct.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, we're just identifying, yeah, which is the accurate sound. In this case, it's going to be t, traveled.
Traveled.
Exactly, there you go. It's 2 syllables. Traveled.
Traveled.
Perfect. Cami, what about the next? Cami, are you there?
Oh, teacher, my microphone was off. Resist.
Okay, the ending is resist. It's a T.
Resist. And is the letter D. The ending is D.
So how do you say in past?
Resisted. Oh, no.
You notice it, you notice it. So what is the correct ending?
It. The last one.
Exactly, right? So we say, can you repeat it once again?
Resisted.
Exactly. It is not completely resisted or resisted. Yeah, it's like in between. You were correct. Resisted. Resisted.
Resisted.
Perfect. Carmen, welcome, Carmen. How are you? Carmen. Nope. No.
Yes, you understand? Do you listen me?
Yes, we can hear you,
Okay,
Carmen.
sorry. Very well, thank you, sir. And how about you?
Very well, thank you. Thank you, Carmen.
Good. Is it the next is watched is the T, and then because it's H.
Exactly, that is correct. Washed. Washed. Perfect.
Washed.
And finally, we got, what about the last? John, can you help us?
The last one is carried.
Which is the sound?
The sound is the second with T.
Perfect. Yeah, because in present, we have a vowel ending, carry. So in past, carried, carried. Perfect. Very good. Very good. So one tip that I can share with you guys, it's anytime you have a verb, in this case, a regular verb, you can write next to the verb these little two dashes and the letter. Yeah. So you can remember, the ending is a T, the ending is a D, the ending is it. And unconsciously, you will grab it right away. Okay, let's try one more round. Okay, what about the first? Mary, can you help us with the first?
Is I'm not 100% sure, but I think is with D, the second ending, the second one, but I'm not sure.
Actually, okay, first.
Wait, it could be the first, I think, left.
Exactly, there you go.
Yes.
You got the sound. This EH, it's pronounced like an F.
Okay, yes, left.
Perfect. So yeah, sometimes it can be confusing. So we go for left, left.
Okay.
Thank you very much. What about the next one? Aline, can you help us with the next?
Yes, walk. There's walked.
So which is the letter?
The walked. The one?
The first, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have walked.
Walked.
There you go. There you go. Walked. Perfect. What about the next? Cami, can you help us?
Is enjoyed. Is letter D.
Perfect. Can you repeat it, please?
Enjoyed.
Perfect. There you go. We have a diphthong here.
Yes. Teacher, it's very similar T and D, no?
They are very similar because in English, the sound of the D, yeah, it's like stop, like a stop, like a T, D, TD.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
it's not soft. This one is not soft. Let's sing that in English. Maybe you know, will be the next webinar, like different similar sounds like the D, because in Spanish, sometimes we have the D very soft, no? And that sounds like a D, but at the same time, we have this one, and in English, there is another D. I mean, another D sound. So we can have some examples there. But this one, yeah, you mentioned it, is stopped. D.
Okay.
D.
Okay. Thank you.
For example, something you can remember, guys, it's like David. Try to say the name, David. It is not
David.
like in Spanish. It's like in English, David. You see? That is the sound, David. Perfect. And then we got the next one. Carmen, what about the next?
Arrived. In my opinion, I did, teacher, the first because you stopped and arrived, but could be did too.
Well, they are very close. They are very close. In this case, it's going to be the D. Arrived.
Yes. The arrived, yes.
Arrived. Perfect. Because we had the V sound. Perfect.
But you stop in the B because you say arrived, and then this is my confused. I am confused in this because it's very the line is very the limit or the line is, for me, is small.
It is. It is. It's very, of course, and that is something you mentioned, very important, that of course when we are talking, probably we're not saying, oh, yesterday I arrived to my house. No, we're not going to be like that. But this is going to just help us polish a little bit, no? Arrived.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. What about the last, John?
Wanted.
So which is the ending?
The ending is the last one with ID.
Perfect. Yeah, wanted. Wanted. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Very well. Oh, this is a little blurry, but I hope you can see it. All these sentences, okay, are regular verbs. Okay. I want you to think a little bit of one sentence, okay? For this one, we're gonna conjugate these verbs with a sentence, yeah, a regular sentence about you. For example, I'm going to start with the number 2, and then we're gonna go like that. Stay home. Yesterday, I stayed home and I made dinner. No? Something like casual, so we can practice the ed endings. Can you tell me one sentence, Mary, with the number 3 in past?
Yes. 2 months ago, I studied for an important exam of biology.
Okay. Can you emphasize a little bit more the verb?
Yes. Studied
Studied.
for an important, 2 months ago, I studied for an important exam of biology.
Excellent. There you go. You emphasize it a little bit more. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you very much. Aline, what about the number 4?
Yesterday, I cleaned the house because was dirty.
Okay, because it was
dirty.
Perfect. Cami, number 5.
Yesterday, I called friends for studying together.
Okay, can you repeat once again the verb? In present is call.
Called. Call it? No, called.
There you go, called.
With D or D, teacher?
D, with D.
With D. Okay. Call it a friend.
Once again?
Call it. No, call it. Oh, it is difficult for me.
Don't worry. Take as reference that the ending is L, so it is gonna be a D, called.
Yes, but the pronunciation of this is very, very, very difficult for me.
So
like an S, because I don't pronounce this letter in my Spanish.
Which one? Which letter?
No, es que no pronuncio bien ni o sea, no pronunciamos la D, ni la S, ni la R en mi español cubano.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's a little harder, but let's try to emphasize it. Yeah. Cold. There you go.
Okay.
Now let's try to link it. Called a friend.
Called a friend.
Exactly. Called.
Okay.
And this is another tip, guys. Now that you this came up, try to link it with the next word. Cleaned the house. Called a friend. Checked my email. Studied for an exam. Yeah, don't separate it, because sometimes when we separate, we lose like our idea. Yeah, so try to link the words. Okay, but yeah, that was okay, Cami. It's an extra practice for you, Cami.
Yes, I know.
Excellent. Perfect. What about Carmen? Can you help us with the number 6?
Yes, teacher. Checked my email 2 days ago. I checked my email 2 days ago.
Once again, I.
Check it because it's a stop checked.
There
I
you go.
checked my email 2 days ago.
Exactly. I checked my email 2 days ago. Perfect. John, what about the number 7?
Number 7. Last week I chat online with a friend to ask him about a recipe.
Okay. Once again, emphasize a little bit more the verb.
Okay. Last week I chat with a friend online to ask him about a recipe.
Okay. What is the past of chat?
Chat.
Chatted.
Sorry. Yes. Chatted.
All right. Chatted. Okay. Once again.
Last week I chatted with a friend online to ask him about a recipe.
Excellent. Perfect. Because it finishes with a T. So chatted.
Yes.
Perfect. Mary, can you help us with the number 8?
Yes. Yesterday I practiced my English with my uncle.
Okay. Can you emphasize a little bit more, Didi?
Yes. Practice.
There you go. Now with the sentence.
Yes. Yesterday I practiced my English with my uncle.
Perfect. Very good. I know it's a little detail, but it makes a difference. Believe me, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. Aline, what about the next?
Yesterday, I listened to music all day.
Perfect. Yeah. There you go. Listened. Very good. Thank you. Cami, what about the number 10?
When I went to Cancun, I rented a car for ride around.
Exactly. Perfect. Yeah, rented. There you go. Carmen, what about 11?
Okay. Yes, teacher. I cooked a big meal for my family last week.
There you go. The second one was the good one. Cooked. Oh, you have the two k sounds. You see?
Yes, I cooked. Yes, cooked. Yes, sir.
There you go. Perfect. And John, what about the number 12?
Last Monday I exercised at home because of the pandemic.
Okay. Emphasize it just one little detail more.
Okay. Last Monday I exercised and I forgot it. At home because of the pandemic.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes this can happen. Yeah. Of course, in this moment, we're doing it very, very conscious, no? Exercised, cooked. Yeah. But eventually, that should be more natural. This is going to help you a lot in this part of the pronunciation. So remember, it's not correct to say stayeth, stayed.
Stay.
Okay, studieth, studied. Cleaneth, cleaned. Calleth, called. This is a synonym, not like cold, like when you are very cold.
Mhm.
That can be one tip. Checketh, checked. Well, chatted, it is chatted. Practiceth, practiced. Listeneth, listened. Rented stays the same. Cooketh, cooked. Exercised, exercised. Okay. So very good, guys. Very good. It was a good practice. Little by little, you're gonna be doing it more natural. Okay. Try to check in your books the ed endings, yeah, and try to think about it. Like, is it a T, a D, or a it? Okay. Check in your books. There's always one word or two or more that have these endings. So check them and practice them. Let's see if you can make it. If you have any questions, send us your questions and we can help you with that. Okay, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Excellent. Yay. Very good. Very good, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you,
guys.
teacher.
Little reminder, if you have any questions about any topic, about pronunciation, maybe some grammar, maybe some rules that you consider that we can point out more, send us your messages and maybe we can create a webinar like this so we can practice it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very
so
much, guys.
much.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.